Helsinki Media in association with Box. So, Francis, up until last night, I was still waiting at your call in the car park because you said to me, "Give me 2 minutes. It's been a week. I'm still waiting."
How we doing?
I'm good. Finally caught you in Manchester. So, right, Joseph Parker comes in at a career heaviest. From your experience, could that backfire against him? Stamina and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I think. Well, I would imagine that's maybe a bit of extra weight. He's probably thinking a bit of extra power. So I think he needs to try and back Joe Joyce up, and if he's got any chance, I think he's not going to fiddle his way through this. And Joe Joyce he's a juggernaut. He just keeps coming forward, and he'll keep hitting it till it breaks. I actually watched Love on a Bay the other night, and it reminded me of Joe Joyce. There's a scene in it where he says he'll keep hitting it till it breaks, and I think that's how you describe Joe Joyce. He's a machine, he's a wrecking ball, and I really do fancy Joe Joyce to do a job on Joe Parker tomorrow night.
Do you think it is going to be a fight at two halves? Because most people are predicting it's going to be Joe Parker early on with Joyce coming strong later on.
If Joe Parker doesn't hurt Joyce in the first few rounds, I think he's in for a really tough night. Obviously, he's capable of doing it. He's an ex-world champion. Got ultimate respect for him, which I know Joe Joyce has as well. But yeah, I mean, it's a very intriguing fight because I think it's I said it to a couple of the other guys. I think if Joe... What do you think Joe Joyce would do to Chisora? I think he'd put him away in 4 rounds. And I think the thing is Derek gave Parker trouble. So I just think that's maybe that's the way I would kind of like gauge on this.
Interesting. And I don't know if you saw Shane Watson's comments yesterday. He revealed that apparently Bacoli stopped Parker in sparring, which kind of backfired against him because Joseph approached him yesterday. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't see that.
It was comedy gold.
Oh, was it?
I asked him earlier if he shit himself. He said he didn't, but he looked quite worried. But Joseph obviously weren't too happy about them comments. But if that did happen, Bacoli has obviously stopped Parker in sparring. That kind of stuff must play in his mind.
No, I don't think it's sparring. That's what you do. That's why you practice. Tiger Woods hits a bad shot. No one, don't keep going on about it. He just keeps doing it again until he's perfected it. So, I don't like these sparring stories so much. Can you gauge stuff from sparring? I don't think so.
Last question on this card, Amar Akbar, a huge crowd. I don't know if you saw that. The fans. It brings a big crowd from Batley.
Crowd, and he can fight. The most important thing is he can fight, and that's why we signed him. But yeah, I mean, big crowd helps, and I'm sure that that'll only keep getting bigger and bigger as the career develops.
And just wrapping up, I was there in Nottingham yesterday, spoke to Eddie Hearn, and like you, he's been very coy on the subject, which sounds like good news. And as you said earlier on in an interview, is suggesting that talks are still improving, but there's one big obstacle, which is the TV rights. Can you give us anything?
I'm not, mate. George is leading those negotiations, so I'm sure whatever comments Eddie's made yesterday, I suppose they're not too different within 24 hours. So, we've got tomorrow night to focus on, and I'm sure those talks will continue, and hopefully it'll get done.
Last question, Tyson Fury put an Instagram post out this morning. He's quite a restless character. Could Tyson make that final decision, as in, say, he says, right, you got till Saturday night or Sunday night, or is it going to be down to you guys?
It's a collaborative decision, I'm sure. But, like I said, we've got tomorrow night to work on, and next week I'm sure these talks will be going one way or another.
Francis, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Right, mate. Cheers.